A new day. Another day of emptiness. Honestly, I don't remember what I was doing. I remember, maybe we were just exploring or something. But couple new texture packs to make for bread. I don't. Was I in this? Was I? Yeah, I genuinely I had to go back and look to see what I was doing. You know what? Maybe we go compass. That was fun. Yeah, I don't know. Chances are I'm gonna make it. There's a helmet you can get. I don't actually know if it's in here. I think it's called a Splinter's Farm, the one that adds stuff to cave stuff. It allows you. It's like a mining helmet. It adds like a light to it. It's not very bright. That could just be a couple of settings that I have. I should really be following this compass. All I know is that there's a chance that I am not going to make it at all. There is something. This doesn't make things a little better. Always them skeletons. You never really get away from me. As long as we don't... Okay. Take that from here. Ooh! Come on. Oh, what that is. Oh, that's an... Can you imagine having the Herobrine buff on just the baby zombie? Okay, that's not working too well. And more bunker. Safety. Bunker's guaranteed safety. Oh, I've been here. Wait, I didn't... How come I didn't take... Okay. Well, let's... combine these, I guess, and just... Like, this backpack mod's like really good if you ever wanted to use one. I don't think there was anything else in here. I think if I make it, I can run. Oh, it's a zombie. All I'm gonna say is these mods are just gonna be insane. And the thing is, I don't even know if this affects the custom ones. They're part of a... There is a data pack, and it adds a bunch of custom, like, structures. You know, the ones that we've seen, there's one for the layer, which adds a bunch of custom mobs and stuff. Bunch of abilities. I think there's a couple weapons. It's still relatively vanilla, and I mean, I won't technically notice the... I won't technically notice the, modded weapons that much, because they don't give, like, big buffs. It's mostly just little stuff. What's the eyes? I don't remember what I was doing, but, you know, just come back in here and I will remember. It takes time. You put in the backpack, you never know. What I'm like that stage, it is currently a creature that come out of nowhere and kill me if I do not. If I shoot to sleep, I have a chance of just not waking up in the morning. Mine is, hold up. What's cheaper? Pretty good. What are these custom arrows? I have no clue. That's not from the Mario or the... It's not from the pack I was talking about. This is from a different one. I would like to use them though, because I mostly just to use them up. I don't know how good golden carrots are. I never really preferred them. Always seem like an inconvenience to grab when you need them. Keep that in there, because you never know. No. Pretty relaxing. Well, maybe I need... That's another thing. Going in the cave is a lot more difficult than the other caves. Because it wouldn't be so bad if it was just a cave dweller, because obviously you can get around with him. It's the other thing I'm worried about. Like any other silent videos, it's mostly just this weird, almost sounds like a crying kid or something. Something whining in there. That's why it's good. Oh lord. Yeah, I'm used to the other Herobrine mod. The other one I think is actually a lot scarier. What was that? Thought I saw something. The other one, you'll see him like, but he's not like in a close distance. He's like a really good ways away. Like if I was on top of that hill, he would probably be like on that tree or somewhere back there, somewhere where you barely would notice him. Copper? Ooh, I didn't mind that. I'm a copper fanatic. But the other one's definitely something to worry about. this one doesn't do as much. I know it places more structures randomly. It actually has an entity that places them. That's all I know about it. The other one, I got to learn more about it. It uses disk fragments, and it's got like its own problem where it just doesn't film the Herobrine model. It just shows just empty Herobrine. It's disk fragments, I guess. The other problem that arises with that was, one cooler part about it was it actually crashes your game if you ran into him because he spawns behind you. You'd be like doing this, but you back up and he's right behind you. You're done. Yeah, this cave actually looks pretty good. I want to expand the bunker. Every time I go down there, it does not seem like... It just seems empty. There's nothing down there that I think would be worth actually doing anything. It's like hiding, and you know, it gets pretty boring just sitting there. Okay. So I think I did a fabulous job of making that bunker. Love how I'm drowning and my head's above the water. I do want to paint the house, but that's another thing. That thing that lurks in this cave, that whatever, I'm not gonna know what it's called, it's like compound or whatever. It is deadly. It's probably the deadliest thing on here, and it's probably something that's actually terrifying compared to other things. Well, while true it is like a remake of the cave dweller, it spawns way better, has better textures, way better sound. You can't really notice him from a distance. And you won't notice it until he's close. I'll light up my way. I don't necessarily trust this cave ambience. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, well, there's a zombie. I want to go somewhere where I can actually see everything. Compared to like everything else that this thing offers, all I can say is it's not something to mess with compared to. It's not necessarily annoying. The only annoying part is it breaks windows, which guaranteed that's why the bars are in the window at my house. But it is, when you hear it, it's got a different tone compared to everything. Everything else has this loud bass sound that likes to follow you or does like something interesting. Like for Man for the Fog, there's two reasons I didn't put him in here. The fact that he breaks everything, I didn't want to go into the config file and manage everything. He wasn't absolutely terrifying, to say the least. It worked out well. Just for a little bit, but not anything that I would actually consider using. Which is why most of these are iron bars. I don't know if I have enough. 2, 3, 12. I should have enough. I should have like one more. I'm gonna tell you, like, a lodestone compass. Most people, nobody would ever use it, but I removed the mini-map mod that I had. It showed where every entity was, and while I mean, I could configure it to where it doesn't, I still kind of wanted to keep it vanilla. Like the structures and stuff, that's technically vanilla. The only thing truly modern is a bunch of the creatures, and obviously the backpack, which I do recommend for survival gameplay. Now, the boiled one. Let's talk about that one. That one I'm absolutely not happy about. I get it. I'm cowering in the basement, and it basically boring, and yeah, that's just what's gonna happen, unfortunately. The way that we combated it in our other world, the way we combated it was we had, because this house is almost the same size as the other house that we have in our multiplayer world that we use. Bottom is basically inspired. I basically built it, and then I basically use this for the frame of every base I use, because it's convenient. I mean, you can see right up a door that something's there. It's convenience. You got a basement here for your mining and stuff, which I do want to put a camera down. I know I have a camera mod. It's not the security craft stuff, which that stuff worked well, but it doesn't have what this mod has. This mod, security craft, I think has a feature. I don't know if it has night vision though. You can look around the camera and do whatever, but this one you can put film grain in it. Well, I think it already comes with it. But it also comes with a toggleable flashlight, which is something I'm looking forward to because you can actually use it. The only thing I missed about security craft was the motion sensors, because in the main basement server, if we can get that running again, we had a redstone signal, which is a bunch of lamps around, like one there, one there, one there, one on each wall. And a line of sensors just fitted around, and basically the lamps would light up based on what is being shown, which was actually something pretty interesting that we used, and I'm actually gonna miss it. But mostly because security craft is more for like a multiplayer experience, where when you're using it, you're actually looking at a bunch of stuff. You protect against the as long as that bar doesn't fill up, Parker. That's all I know. All I know about him. You know, I'm talking too long. But yeah, security craft is a multiplayer experience type of thing. There's another one. I don't know if it's 1.20.1. It's called a demigorgon. And the reason why I never used it was because when we had it, we used it with the Man from the Fog on a different server. Which, if you know anything from the Man from the Fog, the worst thing about him is he creates a new world and you have to manually remove everything. It's like a weird bug, and it's annoying to deal with, and I didn't want to create the new world because then it would be a pain to remove if I ever wanted to remove Man from the Fog. But it's getting dark, okay. Yeah, dude. I don't know if I should put lanterns or torches. I might just put torches here temporarily. But yeah, man from the Fog has like a world that he spawns or whatever. It is annoying. I'm not even gonna lie, it's bad. And I don't know how these new entities are gonna react in his world, because his world treats it like the overworld. Like, genuinely treats it like the overworld. It's... I don't know how to really describe it. It's... Think of the overworld, right? With a film VHS grain type of filter on it. It wouldn't... It's not necessarily bad. It's mostly what's in the world. I mean, man spawns. I think it's a bunch of fake man. I don't think you would ever really encounter him. Sometimes you do. But the Demigorgon would spawn so consistently, it was not even funny. He spawns so often that you were basically surrounded by like 4 to maybe up to like 10 to 15. There was no escape. His world didn't generate properly, so caves and stuff. You can't mine and break stuff. No. And if you spawn in a cave, you basically just soft locked yourself unless you actually die and respawn. Okay, I have gold. But it's honestly cool concept. Would play again if you wanted the world. That's about it. I want to make... I don't know if I have a spyglass. I do not have a spyglass. Okay. This is why we need a camera. This is why I want to put the camera mod up. How do you craft it again? Okay. I do want to get this one though. Hold up. This is one of the cameras. I want to take a picture of the entities and stuff. I think it would be really good to do. But the more thing I want is this. I think I have enough iron for this. I don't know if I have the glass. But it goes pairs with the... Not modern. Tablet. It pairs with a tablet, which I don't have enough iron for that. Which, this, if you haven't noticed, this is the surveillance package. This is for the management wanted mod. The Five Nights at Freddy's mod, which is what the mapper is for, which highly recommended if you're making Five Nights at Freddy's maps. And the mapper basically this creates a map of where the cameras are located. X and Y axis, I have no clue. For the flashlight module, this is going to be what I want to make. Okay, but one of the main things that I've encountered that's become a bit of a problem. That creature that I am absolutely terrified of in the cave is the Pale Hound. And while it doesn't seem like much, it's quiet. That's the main thing. You won't hear it coming until it's too late, kind of situation. And while it is a pretty decent thing, it's I honestly just can't. I just can't go in the cave with it. I'm gonna chicken out on it all. Yeah, I'm gonna chicken out on it. There's no way you'll ever catch me going through there. And yeah, it's one single entity, and yeah, it's you can call me whatever you want, but say is there's one structure in the ground. It's not from the Pale Hound. I'll say that. From a another it's from another thing called the graveyard. It adds a bunch of creepy creatures that roam through the forest like zombies. There's the graveyards and stuff where you can loot them, and I don't know if you really want to call it loot. It just sounds disrespectful. But that is not something that I do want to encounter because it's somewhere in Deep Slate area. The creatures in there, I it's too overpowered. You basically need like netherite to survive it. They deal a lot of damage, but it's they kind of spawn really often. It's almost too much. The loot in there is actually pretty decent. Mostly building blocks. That's basically what I need. Actually, yeah, there's a thing called dark iron bars, which I need dark ingots for. I think. Yeah, this one. Need to make dark ingots, which you can't really find. Because you need this corruption stuff. It's honestly just too much of a pain, but it does look really cool though. Kind of got a copper. That looks like copper. I don't have enough copper. Well, I do have copper, but um, it's just a really cool mod. You make coffins. I might if I get like a pet or something, or if I tame one of those women or whatever you want to call them out there. Because you can't tame them if you haven't seen them. There's these creatures that roam around. They are anthro, if you would call them that. The creator of the mods said they weren't Gunner mods, but I think they're completely Gunner mods. I don't know what I'm doing. What do I need to do? I already read this book. It tells more about the lurker and stuff. The most important thing about the entire thing to survive. Keep the meter at that pace. Because if I'm not mistaken, these doors here, they are good. They'll last for majority of entities except for zombies. I mean, I have them set to where these are closed and this is open so zombies can't break it, so that excludes them. If I put iron doors there, I think the Night Lurker or the bar up here, once it fills up, its final form can actually attack. Not looking forward to that. That he does not despawn unless you go away. I'm not gonna lie, this house is actually pretty cool. But as some of this other stuff, I was debating on making day one. I was thinking of making a base inside the mountain, and then I realized the Pale Hound I could make traps out in the woods. If I just don't have the iron on me, okay. We'll worry about making cams this episode, but I was thinking about making traps, but I thought, because on my other world that I have, it's a single player world like this one, but it's where I test the mods and stuff. One of them I have is a pressure plate with a bell. It works well, but it doesn't work well enough. I want to get one where I can have a tripwire hook going across something and then it works, but after some thinking, I thought it doesn't work. The terrain I have is too much of... Not even at all. Can I not find this yet? I don't think more people use this mod, but let me tell you, if you ever get tired of chopping trees, this is spectacular. Plant little couple extras, you know, gotta give back to Mother Nature. Wait, smell that? Yeah, okay. Keep forgetting what button it is. Look, it's a copper. Okay, I'm missing copper. I know it looks weird because of this area. I might line the outside like that's over or something. I don't actually know. What do I gonna do? Yeah. I don't know if anyone's gonna comment this, but if anyone ever does think, why don't you just hide in the house whenever the boiled one comes? It's not that simple. Yeah, sure, I mean, I could. It's mostly about what his range is for, because he's got this like absolutely monstrous range. He can go from like 10 blocks easily. And 10 block range, that's like, I stick here, it's like that way. Which I don't know how I survived in the other house. The other house being the one for the server. Surprisingly, it's... I just don't know how I survived. The house dimensions are basically the same as this one. Probably the exact same. I would hide in the bottom floor, but you know, behind the wall by the corner. Every time. And I would always be safe. But I don't know if it's... I don't know if he has a pack and on a server it's different. But his range is completely different for whatever reason. I think this hits different. Hold it. Actually, hold up. If I do this, hold up this hook. I did this in another build on public server. Makes your build look a lot better. Makes it look like it's got like support just lying around here. I never stick those pieces up at the top. I should. I will plan to eventually. I'm making this place look actually cozy. What else was hard? There was not like a footstep behind me. It didn't sound like it was in episode 1 or 2. Whenever I was building the house, there was something following like the edge of the house. I don't know what it was. It was invisible, meaning that it was some form of footprint. It feels better, but I'd have to get up top and worry about that stuff. I should really be like making this better. One of the bestest things I will ever say. The update for this backpack is just spectacular. You can craft whenever you want, and it stays in the crafting menu, so you can just keep it. How do you craft this again? Yeah, I didn't really, yeah, okay, so just stay there. You use it as extra storage if you want. Preferably wouldn't, but I want to put this pen up here before the night falls. With a glowstone, I think I'm gonna get that from I'm gonna get that from somewhere, I don't know where. Make a mounting post. You know, make it. We'll make it look better. I could put it on top of the house, but I'd rather not. I'll clear out some of these trees too. I don't want to go too zoomed in. You never know. Little wooden post mount. Have my facing that way. Which the camera moves with the monitor. Should be able to see it. This other one, I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I might put it in the caves once I get one done. Goes up again. Keep that camera in there, you know, back up. Always carry wood. Never go without it. Damn, 2 iron. 2 iron. Wait, I have glowstone dust, which means I can make a module for that. How do you make it? Is it that? Yeah, okay. One of the coolest mod features about this one. You can just equip a light bulb. You can also make it monochrome, so black and white, if you want it to be spooky, but I would prefer color because I want to see the eyes of the boiled one. There we go. Okay. Because you never know. I mean, I'm also not going to mess up my base this time. Like, I'll explain it in the boiled when it comes because there's a story. the first person and the animations thing kind of tweaks out a little bit. It just happens with the mod. The monitor itself is actually a pretty cool item. You don't have to carry a tablet with you when you want to do stuff. But it's made for like the actual Final Fantasy Freddy stuff, so you don't really have to. Tablet, I think that's for like Final Fantasy Freddy's 3 or I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff. You can go like you got the night vision module, which does exactly what it says it does. Just night vision. Okay, but this night though, spectacular. One of these times we'll go. I think that's what I was doing. I think I was just exploring a little bit. Redstone. Can you actually turn these back into redstone dust? Okay, you can. I can never remember. I don't remember which block it was that allows you to do that. Let's save the paper because we need it for the. And you know that requires so much iron. We'll work upstairs a little bit and see what's going on. I'll hail the bread. I will say this mod, the bread's just tiny. But I guess it makes sense for Minecraft floats. Not my high quality textures of like that or that. Little addition. I don't know how to decorate this though. Like we could definitely organize a lot of this. While this passes, I have a story. So if I remember, because I can't remember what I was talking about like 2 minutes ago. What was it? There's a... What is that? What? Hold up. What is that? What is that? Okay, this is another sound that that I didn't know where it come from. Chances are it's from the Palehound. I'm not sure. I can't guarantee. But if I'm not mistaken, this means that he's either near or has spawned. The advantage of the sound cues and after you see him is that when he's gone, I think there's a 3-minute delay before he comes back. I have no clue. I'm not looking forward. Oh. I was about to go out. Okay. The world when we spawn, I heard that first noise. I always run down here. Safety bunker. As far as I'm aware, nothing's coming here yet. Not scared because I just jinxed it. Now there's actually gonna come down. Something's gonna come down here. But that second sound, I know what it means. It means that he's fast. It means that he's in. Because normally he moves pretty fast, but after that second sound, and this means he's gone. But after that second sound, that means that he's moving at like Mach speed. Something dangerous. I haven't seen any Herobrine mobs. Also, this is gonna be a basement eventually. I'm terrified that I won't actually do anything. I have to go mine for iron. Go find a cave. You know, nighttime isn't so bad. The only one I really have to worry about is the glowworm. Yeah, the Herobrine mobs. I might switch back to the other Herobrine mod. Because this one, it gets annoying. And from what I've seen, the boss fights for it are incomplete. I have a feeling that they'll never be complete. I think this mod is a copy of a different one. Speaking of, oh, he just spawned right by the tree. Okay. Yeah, hard mode or normal mode. I don't remember what I set this to. So then, I had zombie awareness at one point. It's a good mod if you want to challenge because the mobs are actually pretty cool. They're a little bit more challenging than normal. Hey, is that a... Oh, I can't really see it. I think it's a fox. Oh no, that's a deer. Yeah, that's a deer. The gooner mod. But, oh, wait, hold on, wait. Let me see quickly. I will take that any day. Just... Okay. Slime ball, rare. Okay. Okay. But like, slime balls themselves are pretty rare. I'm gonna take those flowers because I actually like those flowers. Do I attack the enemy? Do I get it? Why not? Slime balls are hard to come by when you actually want them, so I always just... Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Go. Okay, he's broken in the water. Oh my lord. What was that? Go away. Okay. Oh, now the bar is filling up. Okay. Oh, okay, breathe for a minute. Okay, we got another one of these zombies. Okay. That actually gave me a heart attack. I almost died. I swore I was gonna die. Okay. I don't have the most insane reactions, but I do have some reactions. Pennsylvania golden pants. Fancy pants. Never go wrong with Twitter things. I'll just say that. I guess a zombie dropped an iron in you? I mean, I've seen it. I think they did that. I would drop potatoes. I think copper. Oh, the more I go through here, the more I realize that there's like no caves in this like biome. Very careful, because I know normal mobs can also turn into the whatever these are called here biomes, but honestly, the audio might be better for me. Necessarily like the voice that I'm talking right now. I haven't really configured the settings for it. Ooh, okay. I've been here. Yeah, maybe I can have caves empty. Mod. Okay, I haven't seen this one. Yeah, I have no clue. I was two genders. That's all I know. And beetroot, never been a fan. But you know, I never noticed when I'm going hungry until my screen starts changing to black and white. I don't know how much of a saturated color it looks like, but it just happens. Did I go there? Was I here? I'm genuinely confused. Have I been here? Chances are I could have at one point. I don't have a brush, so I can't look around and all that sand stuff. Cause I don't know about that castle. Okay, wait, hold up. I don't know. That castle's from the Tavern God or whatever it is. The data pack basically adds the generation weird. That's all I'm gonna say. It is not something I entirely enjoy, but it is there at some point. What the Ooh, dude, this water. Always take that. I'll take the gunpowder too. You never know, we could go mining in the nether instead of making 40 bags. I could really check to see if those are actually trap chests. Ooh, ancient bread. I love ancient bread. You know, bread is probably like pre-World War era. I can't pick this up any faster. Okay, we're pretty detailed. Oh, okay. Okay, alright. I don't know if I should be taking the ring. One for every one girl or guy. I don't know. Honestly, it is a lot. You know, like, I'm not terrified of going in here knowing that the Pale Hound could spawn. Like, he could spawn. He could be anywhere. Just hanging out. And I would not know. Good. I didn't go down this far. Okay. Well, next explains why they never go down this floor. What? I thought there was gonna be another floor. I guess not. Nah, I don't think I explored all this, did I? There's not to look at. I think I'll take that string though, because that's definitely, you know. Let's head back to the might camp it out to the village. There is another thing. Yeah, look at the generator. It just looks goofy, like they just built terraformed off. There's one thing that I do have to say about this. The villages, it's cool. I don't know how to run. Okay, there's it's like real complicated. I don't know really how to explain it. One of the entities is a villager. Not necessarily like it itself is just a villager. It takes over the villager. The only way that I have been able to spot it is if the villager looks at you constantly. That one's good. There's nothing wrong with it. Oh, okay, I'll take this actually. We can make a spyglass, but just the villagers themselves. They're all strange. They all do weird things. It's the guy is like, he's a villager. That's basically all I can really say. I mean, there's not much. He's a villager that likes to stare at you. And when you get too close, then he attacks. I can't remember which entity it comes from. Not looking really forward to seeing which entity it comes from. Fish. Name tag. Keep a name tag with the fish, bro. Okay, I thought that was a villager. These castles offer really good loot, and these nights, there is some things where I could be told to. Really need to like double check. Okay, but actually I'm gonna take these beds because real though, like they're gonna make a great addition. I like them. The door just closed. Oh, okay. But this one is just. My favorite thing actually. Probably make a good profit off it. Never mind. I don't know why some of these houses just have iron. I think it's something with a Terralift generation. And there's the cherry area too. Okay. Okay, we're cooking. Well, if I should walk back in the night or not, I'd rather not. Okay, I'm not looking forward to this. Let's see. Risking it. Can I help you? You're floating. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I could have died. Oh my god. Okay. That's what I'm worried about. That thing that you heard, the boiled one. I don't know if it showed it. I noticed there's two things. One, it can walk in here. And it'll walk in here and come think. The other thing is, while I'm right here on the foot of the bed, it inches close towards you while you have sleep paralysis. You can't move. It is just something else. Let me keep the emeralds. I said I wouldn't sleep, but I want to explore this, get back as quick as possible. Ooh. Okay. I don't think I need to take her right now. I can make books and stuff with that. Oh. Okay, so they're good. We gotta get these cats, fucking use them to fix the roof. You're a zombie. Okay. Ooh, bundle. Are you kidding me? Okay, whatever. At least we got a spyglass. I'll get back up here. I'm going to the wall. Maybe, unless I can't find the end. Pretty good on food. At least the bell was not what it used to be. Ooh, God. Okay. Oh, definitely take that gold, take that. If you're wondering why I got the achievement right now and I'm down in tools, that's because these, like, find these tools and stuff like this. Not from this one specifically, because this one specifically does not. Oh, what the? Whoa, what are they doing? Not specifically to carry that stuff. Power, efficiency, flow frames. Books. I mean, I think we're good to go on. I know in these towers, it's a bunch of, like, really hooks and stuff. Which I need. Backpack's gonna go first. Or why are you looking? Why are you looking at? Hold on. Okay, so it's not that. What I mean is, this creature would be the villager. Every time I move around, it would look at me. Wait. The arrows don't bounce off villagers. Villagers, I don't think they can see you from this distance. They can't. That's what I'm saying. Look at this. It's not a villager. Arrows do not bounce off. Where's a normal villager? We could test it on them. Is there another one never? I mean, look, he's just staring. Every time you move, he adjusts. And then he looks, he acts like he's normal. And then he just stares at you. I guarantee you, I'm not going over. If I can. You know what? Villagers don't normally. I'll find them over there. Loose. There's something right there. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the other villager followed you. Oh, look. Came over with cookies, if I'm not mistaken. Someone around the corner. Okay. These villagers can't take damage. There's a compass, we don't need it. We're gonna do that. Good time. Always considering infinite range for this theory, but I haven't decided. It's got a cool effect. Okay, we'll just avoid him. Got a cool effect, but I don't know. Oh no. Quickly. Gotta get out of here quickly. I wouldn't mind exploring this another time. But right now there's not time. Cool. Take it out. This is not necessarily what a witch villa is, but it's not as dangerous as a witch villa, but there are witches here, and there are a lot of them. It's like, think of it like a normal village. Now, great. Oh, it's just a normal skeleton, huh? That's I will only use the virtue potion if I need to. And I like in the surface, I might not use it, but you never know. Maybe I'm in like an area or something that has water and I can avoid the boiling. I would just prefer not to do anything about that. How do you make the tablet? Alright. One tablet. No, I'm gonna organize that when I can, you know, toss it all in here for now, you know. You can see what painting you got. You can see what painting. Ultimately detailed Herobrine. Little Herobrine statue. Ooh, actually, that's an only one, real quick. There we go, the crying pig. I hate how the painting goes behind the chest. I don't like that. Beautiful. But a lot easier to feel fine. I don't know. We're just putting that down one. Alright, perfect. Keep on. Okay, go. Go. Okay. Alright, once this hits... once this hits daytime, we can... I want to put like glass because something's gonna spawn down here. I don't know what it is. You see what I mean? The camera has like a light, and you can just kind of like zoom around, look around. I found out when you dive with the camera, the light can actually stay. I guess I didn't finish the roof. Flashlight's pretty bright. It's not bad. If you're wondering why I didn't use a night vision module, it didn't look. It just looks like if you had a normal night vision. There's nothing special. Why did the camera... Okay. Something doesn't seem right. The camera like focus up over here somewhere. I don't know if I have to add like a zoom thing on here. Put that back here. You guys good luck. What was it? Hold up, was that notch? Huh. Actually, pretty funny. Notch and Herobrine battling it out. the boiled one and that one. The boiled one doesn't work. Maybe we can use like... Oh, I don't know. We should totally do something with that. Just sit down and hang out. What about a campfire? Could do a mapper, and we could put camera stuff.
On the manifestation by being a teacher, you will be asleep in bed. I will be there and watch over you. When you wake, I will not be able to move any part of you. When the doctors eventually find you, they will not see me, but you will, and I'll see you too. Forever, I'll see you.
You shouldn't move yet. What I want to see, I need to clear out some trees because I want to have an opening. He usually stares off into the distance. I don't know where he's going to be. For all I know, it could be... I don't really have a good point of view. I do agree night vision should be like that. But one thing I want, I did learn, we could use goat catalyst, or not catalyst, goat sensor. We could trigger the noise, and maybe I can use that to my advantage to, like, find the boiled one. We could put up a defense, but I don't know what he can climb through. He's got this climbing ability, but I'm not sure how good it is. I also don't notice him. Yeah. Okay, why did the camera do that? It's like the camera's like glitching. Okay. What is that? I can't really tell. You can zoom, okay. Like a flower, I'm pretty sure. Okay. It's locking onto something. There is something, and I don't think it's locking onto me. It could be, but that's about where I am. But if that's about where I am... Huh. I think the eyes follow the camera. I don't trust it? Not yet. Something doesn't feel right. I heard the boiled one, right? wait just a little bit longer. And we need to put another camera like on the other side of the house so we can keep a good eye on it. That should be good enough. I know during the day he can't spawn in. Okay, we need to have the post mouse so we can make one more camera before we end it all with this. Make it all over with. We shouldn't label these, but I don't think we can. We might be able to. I mean, where would I put this? It's like really effective. Okay. Let's get that one thing. I forgot the whole reason I got this. Now we got full coverage with basically glowing. Pretty cool hard look. Gotta make a flashlight module because why wouldn't you want a flashlight? Really quite important. Now, plenty of health for that little guy. Alright. Camera one, before we head out. You can lock on so I think it saves your camera position. Flashlight works. Cam 2. Flashlight works. You want to clear some trees, maybe I'll clear this big tree and this tiny tree. We can't see on that side cut off. Alright, I think that's it. I think we got it. I think, let's see where we're gonna cut it off from now. Definitely been something. I mean, it hasn't been the most eventful from the silent one to silent videos. But I mean, we got progress done, we got a little bit of storage, we got cameras done, we got iron without mining. I do want to go into a cave maybe sometime. I don't think maybe not next video, but the one after that. I probably want to start out mining next year. Not actually doing mining. By that I mean getting cameras and stuff. We could place them in the caves. For those, I might actually use night vision. I haven't decided. I'll let y'all guys figure that out for those. See if maybe if there's something that I can do. And yeah, I think I'll just do everyone. Wrong one. I think it's this one. I don't remember what. Other camera. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, Z. E. But yeah, I might change the torches in here to lanterns. Like I said, I don't really have a plan for next video. I just want to see maybe I'll get some building done. Get some actual structure. Maybe we can figure out what we could do for traps on the outside. But I mean, yeah.